So this is how to create a badge combined with a touch event. So when you touch something, you will get a badge. Or maybe we can put more later. When we click something, we get a badge. Okay. First thing first, to create a badge, you need to create maps. Okay, I will open the base plates, close the output here, and then after that, I will save this project. Why? Without saving the project, we can't create a patch. So save to Roblox, name, batch example, maybe 2. Okay. After that, after we save it, we need to wait for a moment. It will automatically redirect you to the project. Okay. After that, after we make the game saved, now we need to make a part that when you touch, you will get a patch. How? I put a cylinder. Let's make a pad. This pad, like a patch, this patch, when you touch it, you will get a patch. Let's make it anchor. Let's color it I don't know, orange. Let's make it shiny. And we can put something that is sparkling. How? Go to model, effects. Let's put sparkles. Yes. The sparkles, let's change the direction. Can we change the direction? Oh, we can't change the direction. Okay, so this is it. When we touch this, we will get a patch. How? How to do it? Change the part name to batch giver and click the plus, insert the script, change the name to batch giver script. Okay. After we change the name and change the script name, we go back to the maps, go to home and game settings. There's something called monetization. Then after that, you can click the batches create. You will redirect it to a website. Okay. And in this website, you need to choose which part, which game that you want to put the batch. Currently, I'm here. How do we know? You will find your small version here. I'll open it, click it. Then after that, I scroll down, find the batch. Passes is Game Pass, data stores, badges. When you click badges, you will have an option to create a batch. Okay. Any image that you want. I don't want to put an image for now. Maybe let's put an image. Pictures. Let's put this cat. Okay. Name uh cat award. Cat award. Description. You are the first one who discover the cat. Batch is enabled. I will click create batch. Okay. After that, I click this triple dot, copy asset ID. After I copy asset ID, I go back to the Roblox Studio. I refresh this. See, there's a cat award with the image. You can also copy ID from here. I click close. In the batch giver script, I open it. Batch ID equals paste. Okay. Batch service equals game get service batch service. And then pad equals script.parent. Pad.touch, when you touch the pad, colon connect function toucher. Okay, who is pad in here? Pad is the batch giver here. Pad, script parent. Maybe we can put the name pad. Yes, this pad. Pad part. Okay, we need to check whether the toucher is player or not. So local player equal game.players get player from character toucher.parent. So this code, this line is to check whether the toucher is a player or not. Why? Because floor is also touch the pad. NPC also can touch the pad. We need to make sure if player is the toucher, then we give the badge. Badge service, award badge. Here, user ID, badge ID. User ID is player dot user ID, comma, batch ID is batch ID here. Let's try. Because I already have the batch, maybe it will not award me, but let's see. I get batch awarded. Tim Zumari wants cat award. Easy, right? This is to combine the batch with touch event. Okay. Now, let's try to combine the batch with some buttons, maybe. Okay. What does it mean by that? It means, let's say you have some options for the players. When you choose the correct option from the UI, you will get the badge. When it's wrong, it will shield forever. Okay. Imagine I will create a new pad. This pad is maybe darker. Why? Because if you lose, you won't get the badge. I'll make it black. And I will put a smoke inside it. Change dark badge giver. I will insert a smoke. This patch, this pad will contain a smoke. I will anchor it. Like always, I will insert a script. Batch giver script. Okay. So inside the dart batch giver, I put batch giver here. Okay. And after that, I need to create a UI inside the starter GUI. Why? So we have something to click. Plus screen GUI. I'll change the name to batch GUI. Oh, too much GUI. Insert a frame. This frame, let's make it half of the screen. Let's put size. Click the arrow in the size. The X make it 0.5, comma 0. So it's half of the screen. And the Y 0.3, comma 0. So it's 30% of the screen. But it's too big. Let's resize it. Now it will follow the screen size. See? Even if you use phone, it will follow the screen. Inside the frame, let's put 3 buttons. Let's put text button. The text button, change the size, the X to 0.3, comma 0. So it's 30%. Change the background color into maybe RGB, red, green, blue. Here, I right click, duplicate, put in the middle. Right click, duplicate, put in the right. And there you go. Now we have 3 buttons. The frame, let's insert the UI corner so it's curved. See, it's good, right? Change the background color into, I don't know, dark red, maybe. And each button, we duplicate the UI corner. Duplicate. Duplicate. So each button is curved too. Duplicate. There you go. Now it's good. The text button background, the middle, change it to RGB, green. Green is this one. Blue is this one. Okay. Now the button is prepared. Each button will have their own effects on the batch. Let's make the green button will give you a batch, and the rest of it will turn off the frame or will delete this pad. Okay. First thing first, of course, we insert a script inside the frame, but the text button will change the name to text button 1. You must change the name. If no, then your code won't work. Okay. Text button 2, text button 3. Okay. Inside the frame, I click plus, and there's a local script. Batch request. Change the name to batch request. Okay. First thing first, we choose the button. Button 1 equals, no, I'm wrong. Choose the, what happened? Okay. Frame equals script.parent. Button 1 equals frame dot but text button 1. Okay. Button 2 equals frame text button 2. Okay. Frame dot text button 2. Button 3 equals frame dot text button 3. Button 1 dot mouse button click colon connect function enter. Okay, so here after you put this code, it's not done, the code is not done, but we need to go to replica the storage and insert a new remote event. It's called batch request. Then we choose it here. Batch request event equals game.replica storage dot batch request. In here, batch request event colon fire server destroy. This is the message that we sent to the server. Button 2, which is the green one, okay. Button 2, mouse button click. Button 3 will also destroy. Okay, this is the local script. Well, the local script cannot give a batch. You only can request a batch into the batch giver script. This batch giver script, if I right click and show in Explore, it's in the dark batch giver. Okay, let's see. We can copy batch request event only, copy it, put it here. And then we choose the pad equals script.parent, and we copy the, oh yeah, this one. Batch request. We copy the batch request here. We close it. No, we don't need to close it. We copy from the previous batch giver. Copy all. Put it here. So we can delete the pad. But instead of if player, pad touch connect. This touch event is only to show up the UI. If player, then player dot player GUI dot screen GUI, no screen GUI, but batch GUI, batch GUI dot enable equal true. So we need to make the batch GUI here enable false. How? Click it, go to properties, enable false. So when you touch the pad, it will give you enable true. Let's try. It won't give me batch yet, by the way. If I touch this, there you go. The buttons appear. When I click the button, nothing happened. Now we can we can put the batch, the events, the buttons here. So batch request event dot on server event. So where the message is received, connect function player comma message. And zoom out. If message double equal destroy, then we need to player, no, instance explosion instance.new explosion. The parent is in the workspace. The location should be local explosion. Explosion dot position equals player dot hit dot position. Ah, this is if the message is destroyed. Not only that, we also need to destroy the pad script dot parent. No, pad destroy. So it's gone. Else than that, the message is else than destroy. We give the batch. So we need to create a batch, a new batch again for the second batch. Go to home, game settings, monetization. The loading is a little bit long. Create. Let's create a batch. Batch example. Scroll to the most bottom. Batch. Create a batch. Upload image. This one. We can save it into uh choose oh lucky Shrek. You are a lucky Shrek. If I create the batch, text mode. I cannot make a name Shrek. Lucky player. Create batch. Oh, we cannot. We cannot put Shrek here. You're a lucky player. Create batch. Yeah. So Shrek is prohibited in Roblox. So you cannot use Shrek. Copy you copy asset ID. Go back to Roblox. Refresh here. See? Lucky player. Cancel. I go back to batch giver here. Now here the batch ID I replace with the new one. Then batch request batch service colon award batch player dot user ID comma batch ID. Let's try. If we choose the wrong button, what will happen? Sahil, which one is the correct one again, Sahil? Try to choose. I tell you before, right? Do you pay attention? Which one? Which color? Which button that I need to press? Blue? You're not paying attention then. Okay, see, there is an explosion there. It means it's wrong. Okay, let's see. The explosion here, hit is not a valid member of. Okay, it's supposed to be player dot character. So the script, this is the final script of the batch giver, the second batch giver, the smoke. Okay, you need to put character here. Now, again, if I play, Sahil, which one that I need to choose? Red? Explode. Sahil, wrong. That's why you need to pay attention. See, the pet is gone. You don't have any chance to get the pet anymore. Okay, if I stop and play again, when you play game, again, we should choose the green one. I told you before, right? I touch the his. If I click the green button, batch award, lucky player award. There you go. Then we can just destroy it. Okay, that's it. I'll stop the recording.